Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So I just came out with my new bad boy membership audio/video program. This one is called 7 Signs She's Down to Fuck. All right. So guys, make sure after you watch this clip, you click the link below so that you can see this entire 1 hour audio/video. You guys click the link below to join the bad boy membership. All right. So check this out.
So a while ago, I did a YouTube video about this. But it was really short, so I didn't get into too much detail. And I had guys hitting me up and emailing me, and they're like, yo, I want some more information on this. Like, what are some more signs that a woman is down to fuck? You understand? So, I decided to do this membership audio/video based off of that topic. And so what I'm going to do in this, video is a few things. I'm going to talk about what does it mean when a girl is down to fuck. Like, what does it really mean, right? I'm also going to talk about why it's important to recognize when a girl's down to fuck. I'm also going to be talking about the 7 signs a girl is down to fuck. So these are going to be basically signs that she's giving you without you even having to do anything. You understand? So this is very important for you to, know these signs. Also, I'm going to be talking about signs a girl is not down to fuck. And then lastly, I'm going to be talking about things you can do to increase your chances of finding a girl who's actually going to be down to fuck. So these are the things that you can do to sort of like, make the situation a certain way in order to make her want to actually really get down. You feel what I'm saying? So we're going to be getting into all of that in this audio program, right? Now, let's start with, what does it mean when a girl is down to fuck? Right? So basically, simply put, it's basically a woman who is ready to have sex. So she's actually in the mood, to have sex with you, right? Or that means that she is actually thinking about having sex with you. So she is interested in fucking you. You understand? So the problem with the whole concept of is a chick down to fuck, what guys think is that there's a certain amount of girls who are down to fuck, and then there's a certain amount of girls who are not down to fuck. What you have to understand is that every girl is down to fuck. You understand what I'm saying? Of course, there are exceptions. If a girl is, let's say she's, religious or something, or she has this thing where she wants to save herself for marriage or whatever it is like that, those are the exceptions. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about in general, every girl is down to fuck. The thing is she down to fuck you? That's the point, right? So a lot of guys think like if you have a room with 100 girls, that these 30 or 40 girls are down to fuck and these 60 girls aren't down to fuck. No, all of the girls are down to fuck. It just depends on who they want to fuck. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to get it into your mind, into your head, that women actually want to have sex with you. You understand? Now, the thing is this also, when we talk about, a woman being down to fuck, right? A lot of times, guys will think that it means that she's literally down to fuck at that moment or that night, right? So a girl could be down to fuck you, but it doesn't necessarily mean that she's down to fuck you tonight, right? She could be down to fuck you the next time she sees you. Right? Or on, you probably go on a first date with a girl and you want to have sex with her, and she could be, into you, but she's not down to fuck that night. But maybe on the second date when you guys meet, she'll be down to fuck. You understand? So down to fuck doesn't necessarily mean literally that day or that moment or that night. It's just that she's actually down to do it. Like, she's interested in you to the point where she actually wants to she wants to have sex. Right? Now, what you also got to understand is that just because a woman is down to fuck doesn't necessarily mean you will have sex with her. I'm going to say that again. Just because a woman is down to fuck doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to have sex with her. It doesn't mean you're going to fuck her, right? So a woman could be down to fuck, right? Let's say you are, at a bar or something, you talking to some chick and y'all are interacting with each other, everything seems cool, she's feeling you, she's giving you the signs, everything seems like it's aligning, it seems like it's going to go down. And then, you go back to her place or whatever, or you take her to your house or whatever it is. And then you're trying to make something happen, and then all of a sudden she changes her mind. You understand? So that could happen. See, the point is that she's down to fuck, but it doesn't necessarily mean she will fuck. In a lot of cases, she will actually have sex with you, but just because she's actually down to fuck at this moment doesn't mean that it's going to follow through all the way, because sometimes a girl will actually be down to fuck you, and then, her mind just changes, or you might do something that makes her, get into a state where she's feeling uncomfortable now, so she doesn't want to do it. You understand? I'm going to talk about, some more of that stuff later, right? Now, why is it important to recognize when a girl is down to fuck? Why is it important to recognize when a girl is down to fuck? Now, the reason why it's important to recognize when a girl's down to fuck is so that you will know when to actually make your move to close that deal. Meaning, if you're interacting with a girl and she's giving you the signs that she's down to fuck, then that means that you can move the situation further. You can go from point A to point B. You're at the bar, then you can move her back to your place. You understand what I'm saying? So if you see these signs and you see that, she's really down to make it happen, then it's more likely that it's going to happen because she's giving you those signs. So this is why it's important for you to recognize when a girl is down to fuck. Also, it's important to recognize so that, you don't waste your time on women who are not down to fuck. You understand? And we're going to be talking about that later. I'm going to be, giving you, some signs that a woman is actually not down to fuck, so that when you see these women, you don't waste any time on them. You understand? Because the thing is that if you are interacting with a woman and you think she might have sex with you, or you think that it's going somewhere, but it's really not, you're going to waste a lot of time on her when you could have actually been talking to another girl who is down to fuck at that moment, or who's down to make it happen with you. You understand? So it's very important to, understand these signs, right? And also what you have to understand is there's a difference between a girl who's showing signs of interest and a girl who is showing signs that she's down to fuck. You understand? Because a girl could be interested in you, but that doesn't necessarily mean she is going to actually have sex with you, or is really thinking about sex that night or that moment. You understand? So she might be intrigued by you and at a certain point, but she's still sort of trying to get to know you more. She's sort of still trying to figure you out. You understand? Versus a woman who, she actually wants to have sex with you because she's horny right now, and she's feeling you to the point where she wants to do that with you. Right? So, you have to understand that there's a difference between a woman being interested in you and a woman who is ready to fuck, or who's down to fuck, right? Now, let's talk about the 7 signs that a woman is down to fuck, right? Now, this is in no order of importance. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna just go, 1 through 7. We're just gonna, make this happen, right? And, these are signs that a chick is down to fuck. These are the things that she will do to let you know that she actually wants to have sex with you, that she is interested in having sex with you, right? And so these are things that she's basically gonna do without you having to even really do anything. So this is when you're not really making any moves, you're not really going out there that to do anything with her. You understand? You're not creating the sexual tension and all this other stuff. You're not creating the situation. She's showing you the signs within the situation as to why she wants to fuck and all that other good stuff, right? Now, let's get to this. So, number 1, first sign that she is down to fuck is that she will be aggressive sexually. she will be aggressive sexually, right? So what does that mean? This girl, when she is getting aggressive sexually, that means she's getting touchy-feely on her own, meaning there's no assistance from you. So let's say you are, you know, talking to a girl, you're flirting with a girl or whatever, you know, at the bar and all this other shit. And, you know, she might end up, you know, touching your arm like, oh my God, you have some really big muscles, or touching your chest or whatever. Or she's like, you know, laughing and being all hugged up on you. You understand what I'm saying? So she's getting aggressive sexually, meaning she's actually being super flirtatious and touching you, right? Now, also what could happen too is that a woman, she will, you know, if she's getting aggressive sexually, she will grab your dick and or take your hand to try to, you know, make sure you touch her. So she'll be grabbing on your dick. Like, let's say y'all are chilling at a booth or whatever. Y'all are having some drinks and y'all are talking or whatever like that. And so she's, you know, she's touching your arm and doing all this other stuff. And then so at this point, you know, you're flirting with her and you're getting all close to her or whatever. And let's say you guys, you know, start making out or whatever. Now, at this point, y'all make it out, and then you will feel her, you know, basically grab your dick and start rubbing on your dick. You understand what I'm saying? So that is showing on an aggressive level that she's ready to make this happen. Like, she wants to have sex with you. You understand? Or what she'll do is, you know, she will, you know, take your hand, like, let's say you're kissing her, but you're just, you know, you're not really getting too touchy-feely. You probably just got your arm around her and you're making out with her. Right? What she'll do is she will take your hand and, like, you know, make you grab her ass. You know, she'll put your hand between her legs. You understand what I'm saying? So she's giving you the okay to make this happen because she is down to fuck. So she wants you to know how bad she wants it to go down. Right? So you have to look out for these signs. I remember one time I was at an event and you know, hanging out, talking to some people, you know, it's a networking joint. And I see this girl. And like, I just turned around and I see this girl. I'm like, oh, damn, this chick is bad as hell, right? And so I was just like, yo, what's up? How you doing? And it was like, she was so bad that I automatically just talked to her. Like, I didn't even think twice. Like, it was like, my voice and my mouth just started working automatically. It was like, come on, dude, we making this happen. Like, we just was chatting and making it go down, right? So I'm talking to her, and you know, we're talking a little bit, and this is the funny part. I wasn't even flirting with her at this point. It was just we were in just the small talk stage, right? We were just in a small talk stage, and it was interesting because this girl, she was sort of like funny and clever. And what I mean is that she, you know, she would say certain things that were like really witty things, and she was sort of like teasing me and, you know, saying some goofy stuff. And so I would come back at her and say a little bit of goofy stuff or whatever like that. But we weren't really flirting or getting too flirtatious. It was just more so like, you know, just a little fun banter back and forth. You understand? It wasn't like I was all up on her. She wasn't all up on me yet, but we were just talking, right? So what happened was that as we were talking, right, you know, she started to get a little closer to me, right? So we were standing like super close to each other, right? So at this point, we were so close that we were like, you know, there was literally no space between us. And then so she had some big titties. So she was like, whoa, you're so close to me. You're going to, you know, like, she's like, you're going to like squeeze my boobs or something like that with your chest. So I start laughing. And I was like, yeah, you got some nice boobs or whatever. So then she takes my hand and she puts my hand on her breast. And then she's shaking her breast with my hand on top of her breast. You understand what I'm saying? And so as I'm doing that, she grabs on my shirt, pulls me closer to her and starts making out with me. You understand? So we're kissing. And at this point, we're standing. We're like at the corner of the bar or whatever. We're standing up. So I'm kissing her. And I have my hand on her back, like her lower back, like right above her butt. So then as we're kissing, right, she grabs my hand and then puts it on her butt and then squeezes my hand on her butt. So she's basically wanting me to squeeze her ass while we're kissing, right? So what's happening is that she's being aggressive sexually because she's down to fuck. You understand what I'm saying? So the thing is, you have to watch out and look out for when women will do that type of stuff, right? So number one is she will be aggressive sexually. Number two, the second sign that a girl's down to fuck is that